Hey, now, this is my first blog, probably the first blog that I've ever really made about anything of importance. Now, what I'm actually going to talk about is smoking. I mean, everyone does it. Well, that's a lie. Everyone doesn't do it. Most people have tried it. But a big percentage of the people in the world do it. I mean, it's very natural to see someone walking down the road having a cigarette, or in a pub having a cigarette. Not anymore, because you're not allowed to smoke in pubs. You're not allowed to smoke in clubs. You have to go outside and sit in the freezing cold and have a cigarette. They do put those tiny little heaters outside, so that you get, say, a millionth of the amount of heat that you get from a radiator beaming down on your hair. And if, like me, you wear hair gel, you kind of don't want to stand under it, especially if you're wearing something like hairspray if you're a girl, because, you know, if that heats up, not going to be pleasant. But it's kind of like they're trying to get you to stop smoking altogether. I mean, I know smoking's bad for you, blah, 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 but does it really matter? If you want to smoke, smoke. Okay, maybe I don't agree with, you know, the underage smoking. I mean, now they've increased the age to 18 in England, so it means you can't smoke unless you're 18. Fine, I give a shit, I'm 22. So, yes, stop underage people smoking. But leave us alone. If we want to smoke, we'll smoke. You know, it doesn't affect you if I'm smoking. Yeah, if I blow my smoke into your face, maybe that affects you. But it's not going to affect you if I'm standing over the other side of the street having a fag. And they stopped smoking in pubs and clubs. Now, I don't think that's actually because of the fact that people didn't like the smell of smoke. Because now, do you know what it smells of? It smells of flatulence. It smells of piss and shit from the toilets. It smells of everyone's BO from the amount of people that are sweating on the dance floor. And it smells of stale beer or whatever that's been dropped all over the floor. It smells worse in clubs now. And quite a lot of clubs are actually, they're putting smoke into their clubs. Or some sort of scented air or something, to give it an atmosphere, to get rid of the smell of all the people that are in there. Because can you imagine how many smelly people there are in clubs dancing? I mean, you know, it's not even pleasant to think about. But the main reason why I'm blogging is because of the new Fag Packets. Now, here's an example. I actually have been collecting them. Now, they've kind of turned into kind of like Pokemon cards. I mean, as you can see, it's got a picture on it. Now, this one has got a picture of what I can only believe is being heroin. Never done heroin myself, so I wouldn't know. Now, it says smoking is highly addictive. Don't start. Now, by the time you've just spent £5.18, whatever, on a pack of fags, the next thing you're going to do, throw them in the bin. Don't think so. And normally, if you go back to a counter and say, hey, I bought this pack of cigarettes and it says it kills me, can I have a refund? Like they're going to give you a refund. So, at the end of the day, why put something on here saying that it's addictive? I mean, what are they saying with this one? Are they saying that it's addictive as heroin? Last time I checked, heroin was a class A drug and illegal, whereas cigarettes are not. So cigarettes are nothing like heroin. This one. Now, this one may deter people from smoking. It says smoking causes fatal lung cancer. There's a picture of a good lung and a picture of a shit lung. Pretty confident my lungs don't look like that yet from smoking. And apparently, don't quote me on this, but if you are a heavy cougher, you can actually cough out a lot of the tar that's in your lungs, so your lungs are healthier than a smoker that doesn't cough a lot. So that's something to think about. Cough a lot. Another one. Protect children, do not make them breathe your smoke. Now, the last time I checked, I had never blown my smoke directly up a child's nostrils. Never done it. So why the hell would you put that picture on a fag packet? I mean, yes, I'd have a cigarette away from a child, but I'm not going to blow it in their face. It's totally pointless. I mean, these two are a bit boring. They haven't got any pictures on, but I still collected them. Basically, it's like, choose freedom, will help. To be honest, cigarettes aren't like pinning me down and saying, smoke me, smoke me! So, to be honest, that was a load of bollocks. This one says the risk of coronary heart disease is reduced by 50% after 1 year of smoking abstinence. So, basically, if I want to get a quick give up smoking, give up for 2 years, then you'll be perfectly fine. I know that's probably a load of bollocks that just came out of my mouth, but it says it right on the fag packet, so why not? This one, it says smoking can cause a slow and painful death. Now, I'm guessing that is throat cancer right there. To be honest, what was this guy thinking? Was he thinking, I'm going to get throat cancer, and then I know I'll pose for a picture on a fag packet. That's going to be my career. Now, I would never let anything like that get that big. He may not have had a chance. So if any of you out there have had something like this, I do apologise for taking the piss, because I can see it's probably not very nice, but to walk around with that every day. But to be honest, never ever seen anyone like that in my life. This one says smoking clogs the arteries and causes heart attacks and strokes. Now, that's a picture of surgery on the heart. Never had surgery on my heart, never had a heart attack, never had a stroke. Don't bother me. This one, picture of sperm. It says smoking can damage the sperm and decrease fertility. Now, if you have already had your children, then bonus. Don't affect you whatsoever. If you're gay, lesbian, or don't actually plan on having kids, then bonus. To be honest, also, if you are a lesbian, you would be a woman. And if you are a woman, this doesn't bother you. Just smoke away, but make sure you get this packet, because then it doesn't matter. Even though on the back it says smoking kills, but everyone knows that. This one says smokers die young. And if I zoom in on that, that guy, looking probably around mid-30s, 40-year-old, so that means I've still got another 15, 20 years maybe, before I die. Brilliant. I don't want to live till I'm having to have people, you know, clean up my own shit. I'm cleaning up my own shit. If someone else has to put a granny nappy on me, then I'd rather be dead than be a potato. And this one, well, anyone who has a teeth get this bad is just disgusting. It says what, you know, this one contains. It contains benzene, whatever, I can't really pronounce on them, but and hydrogen cyanide. Now, cyanide's obviously not a good thing, but in fact, why would you want your teeth to look like that? You wouldn't let your teeth get that bad from smoking. That is not just from smoking, that's from years of not brushing your teeth. And if your teeth look like that, go to the dentist, get veneers fitted. If you can't afford veneers, well, you're fucked. So, basically, in conclusion, it doesn't matter how much shit they put on all these fag packets, people are going to smoke. And to be honest, this just makes smoking more fun, because it makes it collectibles. Imagine it, imagine if they bring out hundreds more of these. I could fill my room along the walls with these, and then in years to come, who knows, it might be like the original Coke bottles. They're an antique and they're worth a lot of money. So, do you know what? If you want to smoke, smoke. If you don't like people smoking, don't stand near them while they're smoking. Don't stand there and go, oh, you're smoking. Oh, can you go over there and smoke? No, you fuck off over the other side, and you can have your nice, clean, healthy air. And do you know what? We'll smoke our air. And they say that passive smoking is a main cause of death, and you know, it's much more of a danger than smoking. But to be honest, smokers smoke and they passive smoke, because while you're not smoking, the smoke from the cigarette rises up and you're breathing in. So to be honest, if you're a smoker, you're going to die of smoking and passive smoking. And if you're not a smoker, you're going to die of passive smoking. So in other words, either don't stand near a smoker or smoke yourself. That's about it. Got any comments? Let me know. Cheers.